Please be ready for a dictation of a matter titled Reforms in Agriculture Marketing. 5 seconds. Start. For a very long time, reforms in agriculture marketing have been debated, but no decisive action had been taken. It required leadership and political will to unshackle the farmers from the vice-like grip of intermediaries who take away a large slice of farmers' income by resorting to cartelization and unfair arbitrage. 2 landmark ordinances were recently promulgated by the President of India, which have the potential to fundamentally transform the agriculture sector and facilitate more holistic development of agriculture markets from farm to fork, furthering the government's vision of doubling farmer income by 2022. Aim is to help farmer become an entrepreneur rather than being subservient to unholy nexus of regulated markets and intermediaries. The first of these ordinances, the Farmers' Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Ordinance 2020, provides freedom to farmers to sell when they want, where they want, and in whichever market they want, which was restricted by stringent Agriculture Produce Market Committee regulations. There were previously 4 key restrictions for farmers. First, location of market, which is restricted to the nearest geographic market. Second, number of buyers have been limited to licensed traders, leading to cartelization, thereby restricting competition and reducing farmer price realization. Third, non-availability of sufficient infrastructure facilities due to lack of private investment outside the mandi. And fourth, lack of transparency in price with limited visibility of interstate prices, potentially beneficial for intermediaries to gain through arbitrage at the cost of farmers. In addition to these restrictions, farmers face multiple operational challenges, including prohibitive transportation costs to the nearest market, long queues at market, and delays in auction, local mafia raj, etc. Further, the choice of Agriculture Produce Market Committee, Mandi, and procurement at minimum support price will continue uninterrupted. Finally, in order to protect the interest of farmers, the government has mandated an expedient and simple dispute resolution process. With the new ordinance in place, a vibrant ecosystem will be created for farmers and traders, creating an unrestricted markets with 3 key benefits. First, choice of market, allowing a farmer to sell in any state or national market that offers the best prices. This will limit the high dependence on local traders and enable farmers to realize the best prices for their produce without having to pay commissions and fees to middlemen. A competitive marketplace will be created with large number of buyers, leading to higher price realization for farmers. Second, choice of place, allowing farmers to sell from any location, including farm gate, storage points like warehouses or silos, private mandis, or the Agriculture Produce Market Committee markets. With the option to sell at farm gate or warehouse, farmers can reduce transportation overheads and improve net realization in addition to sidestepping the challenges faced in current markets. Stop.